Welcome to Digital APS. Far too often we think of technology only in terms such as efficiency and productivity and completely forget that technology can bring people together. So today, the Yorktown Symphonic Band, along with a member of the Sarajevo Philharmonic, are going to give us a reminder. Let's go take a look.
I am setting up a Skype session that we're about to have with Adi Shehu, who is a member of the Sarajevo Philharmonic. We are working on a concerto based off of Bosnian folk tunes, and as the students are becoming familiar with this tradition, we are giving them the opportunity to Skype with a real professional Bosnian musician.
Okay, say something.
Something.
It's perfect.
Hi everyone.
2 years ago, I played with the Sarajevo Philharmonic, and I played for the reopening of the Vijećnica, which was the National Library that had been destroyed during the war. And I fell in love with the music culture while I was over there, and I came back to the States and wanted to share this with my students. But I realized we really didn't have opportunities to do that. We didn't have educational materials, we didn't have performance pieces to play. So I spoke with Carl Holmquist, who is the band director at HB Woodlawn, and I said, what would it look like if we worked together and you wrote a piece for oboe and wind band? And then I talked to Brian Bursch, and he was excited to jump on board and bring his students into the process. This is the 20th anniversary of the end of the siege of Sarajevo, and this collaboration aims to bring Bosnian Sevdalinka tunes to American ears.
So today the Yorktown Band FaceTimed a man from Bosnia, and he told us about all of his experiences with music and going through the siege.
When the city was under siege, where did you practice and perform?
Practiced at my place a little bit and in the basement as well, in the shelters. We had improvised schools in the basements of the buildings.
Having the opportunity to speak with somebody who lived through an experience like that is able to offer a greater degree of nuance and context that would be impossible for me to be able to do. You have an actual dialogue and come away with the students are motivated to now learn more about the topic and are going to be able to bring more to the music.
It was really inspiring how he continued to perform during the siege. That was really neat to hear about that, especially because I've never learned about the Bosnian War in any of the history classes that I've taken.
Most of us has barely even been to Europe before, or even that part of Europe. So just be able to talk to him and see what his life is like and how music influences Bosnia.
Western classical instruments came to Bosnia around that time, including guitar, accordion, violin, piano, and
giving the students access to a culture that is beyond what they are comfortable and familiar with, I think is paramount to their education going through Arlington Public Schools. If these students are going to be active global citizens, then they need to have a greater awareness of what is out there and to be able to connect with people from other parts of the world in ways that are meaningful and ways that they're able to do that with understanding, with empathy, and music is a great vehicle to be able to do that.
You were able to connect more. It's like you hear about a bunch of moments in history about how these awful things are happening, but you don't really meet the people that went through it.
Now that we're playing a piece that has to do with all the folk tunes from Bosnia, we can really get a good feel for it and put more emotion into it and understand what we're playing rather than just looking at the music and playing what's on the page.